We're back in Greece for Game 3, and ever since we've been here, we've loved when Dad reads us bedtime stories about Greek mythology. Usually it's about gods and monsters, like Zeus and Hades. But tonight was different. Dad told us the story of the first ever marathon, a real one.
A long, long time ago, about 2,500 years before you were ever born, the people of Athens faced one of the greatest challenges in their history.
He said the Athenians had just beaten the Persians at a place called Marathon, but then another Persian army was getting ready to attack Athens, 25 miles away. The soldiers needed to warn the Athenians, so they ran the whole way from Marathon to Athens to save their city.
So among the soldiers was a runner, and his name was Phidippides. He was known across Greece for his endurance, so he could run hours without stopping. So the generals turned to him and said, "Tell them we have won, and to prepare for the Persians."
When he reached the city gates, he stood tall, looked at the crowd, and he shouted, "We have won!" And then he collapsed and died. Athens was saved. The Persians retreated. True or not, I get it now. Why the marathon means so much. Why people come from all over the world to run it. It's not just a race, it's history. It's authentic. And it's what we are here to see. The day before the race meant the runners had to get their bibs and make it official. It was a madhouse, but it was so cool. We got the chance to meet some runners from all over the world.
I'm from Poland.
I'm from Belgium.
Why are you running this marathon?
Why? Because it's a big challenge for me.
I come from Italy.
I'm from France.
How many marathons have you done?
Only 2.
I'm from South Africa.
I'm from Chicago. I love marathons and I haven't done it for 10 years. And I want to do it again as a mom. And this is the best one.
What color are you gonna wear tomorrow?
Good question. I think I'm gonna have to go for pink because I put some pink in my hair so I feel a little special.
And then we met this family from Italy. The son was running his first marathon ever, and his dad, it was his 16th time doing it while pushing their friend in a wheelchair. What's it like for you to experience it?
It's a nice way to do my first marathon, because there's so much more to what you can just run and have a marathon by yourself. And doing this for him and like as a group is really nice.
But one family stood out the most, the Wars. They're from Canada, and they were all running their first ever marathon. There was the dad, Julian, and his daughters, Charlotte and Jessica's boyfriend, Joel. I kept wondering why they were all wearing purple, and then I found out. They were running for Joel's dad, who died of pancreatic cancer this year. They've raised over $10,000. That was really cool. My mom's dad, Pop, he was a runner too. He died of cancer before I was born. So I kind of felt connected to them. Dad said we get to interview the Wars later to see how they were feeling before the big race. But first, we were heading to Marathon, the actual place. Back in the very first modern Olympics, this is where the marathon actually started. Right here in Greece. The race was won by a Greek water carrier named Spiros Lewis. That's pretty cool. A regular guy winning one of the most famous races ever. Being at the starting line was awesome. I can't believe people actually have to run all the way from there to Athens. So far. Our fixer Laura told us the flame was going to be lit, and they were doing a ceremony to kick everything off. We waited and waited and waited, and it rained and rained and rained. It's pouring! And finally, the torch came. The countdown had officially begun. We were less than 24 hours from the start of the race. At lunch, Dad gave each of us a little writing pad and told us to think of questions we wanted to ask the War family. I wanted to know what Joel's dad meant to everybody. I was really excited and kind of nervous to talk to them. I bet they're gonna have a lot of emotions. And so we went to Panathenaic Stadium, built for the 1896 Olympics, where tomorrow's marathon will end. And we found a spot outside on the curb.
How did you raise money for pancreatic cancer?
Most of our money came from just support from family and friends and people we know. At his funeral, he probably had about 400 something people. They couldn't even fill the overflow rooms because he had that many people. So the amount of support we had because of who he was as a person was unbelievable. And we were able to raise a lot of that money just because of support through family and friends and people that knew people. It was unbelievable.
What makes competing in this marathon so special?
I think just doing it with people that I love to be with.
It's so special to be able to share this journey with him. It's so personal to all of us, but especially Joel, since it's for his dad. So I think having Joel there is just such a reminder of what we're doing this all for. Being here at the Authentic Marathon makes this such a special experience for me. And obviously the charity and all the money we've raised to help fund pancreatic cancer research is just phenomenal. So there's a lot that makes this very special.
I'm running with my 2 daughters. That's pretty cool. I think that's really, really cool.
What did your dad mean to you?
He meant a lot to me. Me and my dad had a bond through sports. Going on tournaments with him for hockey, growing up and everything was always my favorite thing. I really miss doing that with him. And I just think of the good things we did with him. Yeah.
What does Joel's dad mean to you?
Well, what do you mean? I respect him. He's a very respectable guy. And yeah, it's a good question. Well, what do you mean? I tell you what, he's quite a cool guy. We felt like brotherly a little bit, you know what I mean? So, a good man, but also quite brotherly.
Joel's dad is the kind of person that would make everyone feel welcome, like you feel like you're his friend every time you're in a room with him. I can feel his support every step of the way of this marathon.
Will you remember this for the rest of your life?
Oh, forever. I'll always remember not only my first marathon being an honor and a memory of Dwight, but also at this beautiful, place, and it's at the first area that a marathon was ever run. So I think we'll remember this forever.
So my dad's nickname was Dewey, and I put these on here so people can see what we're running for. Kind of as a reminder when we're running, why we're running, and who we're doing it for.
Will your dad be there cheering you on?
Oh, 100%. He's gonna be with me the whole way. He's been with me my whole entire training, I know it. There's times where it gets hard, and all I'm thinking is what my dad went through was 1,000 times harder than what we're doing here, and that's gonna help me get through this.
You'll be with me, for sure.
See you in the race.
Yeah, see me in the race, yeah. You'll see me in the race. Yeah.
We watched the first runners take off early Sunday morning. It was cloudy and kind of wet, but that's actually what the runners wanted. We saw the dad and the son pushing their friend in the wheelchair. And then this older guy ran by dressed like a Greek warrior with no shoes, seriously. And then we saw the wars. They were just starting the race. They had a long way to go, and we couldn't wait to follow them. It felt kind of weird eating pastries while everyone else was running, but we figured we had to feel up too. We were following everyone on the app, watching the little dots move. Since all the roads were closed, we had to take a side route to get around. We made a plan to see Joel at the 25-kilometer mark. That still sounded really far to me. We got there a little bit early, so we pulled out our signs and started cheering for everyone. The runners loved them. We got so many high fives that our fingers got even a little sweaty. Then it was time for Joel. We were ready. We were watching, waiting, looking, and somehow we missed him.
passed us.
How? Now we had to move and figure out how to catch him a few kilometers ahead. And that was not easy. All the roads to Athens were closed. So Dad and Laura started navigating through the side streets like it was a video game. When we finally got close,
Let's go. Go out of the car.
we jumped out of the car and ran to the course.
Go.
This time we were waiting at the 30-kilometer mark. And then there he was,
Go get him. Go get him.
Joel.
Go up there.
He looked really tired. The road was all uphill, and after 3 hours of running, he was definitely running out of gas. So we did the only thing we could do. We ran with him, and we cheered as loud as possible. We gave him energy, and we made sure he knew we were rooting him on.
Get him up the hill, Mayor.
Was there a specific moment when you needed your dad?
Oh, for sure, yeah, going up that hill. I was like, come on, Dad, you gotta help me out here. And then you guys showed up, and you helped me run. That was very awesome. It's probably the coolest part of my run.
All right, now we gotta get to the finish.
We finally got to Panathenaic Stadium. By the time we arrived, a lot of runners had already finished, including the winner. He ran in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and he was from Greece. So cool. We knew Joel was getting close, and Charlotte, Jessica, and her dad weren't far behind. Then suddenly, there he was! Joel was entering the stadium. He did it! His brother joined him for the last 100 meters. Now we waited for the rest of the family. We kept checking the app. They were close. And then Joel had an idea. He asked if we wanted to finish the race with them. Yes. So we hopped the barrier, and just like that, we were on the track. Running a marathon is already really hard, but doing it for someone you love, that's different. Watching Joel and his family made me think about my pop-up, and somehow it felt like he was there with us.
The fact that I finished, I'm just so proud of all of us for doing it as a team.
I feel lucky, proud, and I like the idea that we're doing something fun together.
It was my first time running with my dad, and I would say it was a really good experience, and I would definitely do it again, for sure.
What would Dewey thought of this?
He would have been very proud of all of us, and I know he's looking down on us, and I know he's so very, very proud of us.
The Athens Marathon isn't just a race. It's history. It's heart. Game 3 of 80 games. And this one was special.